Niko, now that you're a senior and you've made your mark on this program, what can you tell me about coming in as a freshman and the process of playing football and some of the adjustments you had to make to this senior year?
Well, when I first came in, when I was a freshman, I was probably 5'5", 125 pounds. I was littler than most of the people around. I've probably never seen a weight room back then. I came in the first day. I seen guys benching probably 250, 300 pounds, and it was a humbling moment, I would say. I realized that there's levels to football. I can't just walk in here and do what I want like I did in middle school. And the adjustments I had to make was I had to start playing for my team, not just myself. That was a problem I had in middle school because I remember my coach would be on me every week that I was a selfish player. I wanted the ball every play, and I had to start playing for my teams and playing to win, not just playing for myself and for stats.
Niko, Coach P has had a huge impact on this program. What can you tell me has improved over the last couple of years underneath Coach P's direction?
The biggest thing that improved is definitely the attitude, just around the team completely. When I first got here, nobody really took football serious. It was just kind of like that thing you do for fun after school. But now, we come in to compete and we go in to win every game. Last season, I feel like we came into the games just to compete, not really to win. But this season, we're coming in to dominate every week. I think that Central hasn't gone to the playoffs in about 19 years. That was before I was even born. And I believe we can go to the playoffs, and I think we can make a run. The team is just all around more sound. We all play for each other. We're a family. Last year, any of the years I've been at Central, I would have never said that. I would do anything for my boys, and I know that they would do the same for me.
Coach P, since you've taken over the program, you've had this mission about be the change. And your players have bought into it. Your coaching staff has bought into it. How have you seen Niko buy into that?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. When we first started, he was our first class that we came in with. So they don't realize this, but they're, a very special class to me because they're our first graduating class since I came there. And they're going to be the marker of our program. Did we improve? Did we not improve? But as far as Niko, he came in and he's right. Thought he was the greatest player in the world, and he was a little undersized at the time. I don't know if it was good or bad for him, but that first year we didn't have that JV team, so we're all in the varsity. So they had to learn now, and he has done that. He's turned into a leader, and he's got that confidence now, that little quarterback swagger that you get, and he's maybe debates me a little bit when we play calls because he wants to throw that deep route all the time, but that's a quarterback, So, but I'm just looking forward to this year for them, to be very honest with you, because they were the first group to start. They've listened to me, sometimes they maybe didn't listen to me. Be the change, that was our first thing in, change the program, be the change. Now we're kind of, let's earn it. We've come this far, let's earn it. We have the team that can go as far as they want to go. They just have to believe it. So,
sounds like they do believe it. Niko, tell me about your favorite football game.
My favorite football game is definitely when we played Weeki last year. It was my second week going in as the quarterback, and it was a tight game all the way to the end. There was probably 2 minutes left, and I threw a touchdown to put us up, and then we held them and won the game, got our Hexham trophy back.
So you guys currently hold the Hexham trophy?
Yes, sir. Okay. It's not going anywhere.
That's important to know. What was the key moment in that game against Weeki?
Well, the key moment was going into the fourth quarter. We were down, I think, 6 points, or 6 or 5 points, and we were probably on our 15-yard line, and we had one play that went 20 yards, and I realized we can win this game. I wasn't playing the best all game, but I realized we can drive down the field, and then we ran another play, got another 20 yards, and we ran another play, got another 20 yards, and then at that moment I was just I was in my zone. I didn't hear the stands, and then I threw that touchdown at the end, and that's how that would have to be my proudest moment.
Awesome, one you won't forget, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Coach P, as a football coach, we talk often at times about leadership and how important leadership is. And his is your quarterback. Niko's your quarterback. How does he show leadership for your team?
Well, I mean, he's our team leader right now. Quarterback usually is that. But I think he goes beyond that. He sometimes will get in his own head a little bit, and then he'll come back down, get all the guys together. Like I said, he got kind of thrown into that spotlight when he was a freshman. I mean, we put all them guys in the varsity role. They were our team, really. So since then, I mean, I heard what he said earlier about, he came in, he was a little unsure and intimidated a little bit in the weight room, but that's no longer. I mean, he's basically in charge of the team. He's the leader, and again, I'll say it 1,000 times. As far as they want to take us, we're going to go. So it's entirely up to them. And I mean, you need leadership, especially in a program that you're trying to change. A program that's been down. He mentioned earlier, it's been 19 years since we've been in the playoffs, and that's kind of our goal this year. We want to make history. So, and I think he's going to do it.
As a freshman playing varsity at 5'5" and 120 pounds versus today being 5'8", 170 pounds, is it a lot more fun or a little bit more fun to play varsity these days?
It's a lot more fun. I mean, back then I was just worried about not getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, I want to go in, I want to hurt someone, I want to win. I want to run up the scoreboard. Not that he'll let me, but I want to put up 60 every week.
That's a great mindset. Coaches strive to make these guys better players through the game of football with different leadership things, different activities. What do you see for Niko here outside of the game of football?
Well, I would say the biggest thing is he's learned how to communicate. He's learned how to talk to people, say hi to people. I wouldn't say that when he first came in. He was kind of shy, or at least in his own little world there. But he's really opened up, talks to people now, talks up the program, talks to people in the community. He basically is the, I don't know what we want to call it, but the icon of our program right now. So he doesn't know that, and that's what I always talk about. Our guys really have worked very hard in the last 4 years to get to where they're at, and I don't think they know how good they are, because we've been competitive in the last couple of years, but we haven't been great. We lost a couple of games last year we should have never lost. I give him all the credit because he's the guy who took over the team and bring us to where we're at. So now we're going to see where he's going to take us, how much further.
Niko, when you hear your coach talking such high praise of you, how does that make you feel?
A little scared, but now it makes me feel great. I'm happy that the team is mine, but I don't look at it that way. Like he said, we're going to go as far as our team wants us to go. It's not just up to me, it's up to everybody.
It's been a long journey to get here to your senior year. Is there anyone you'd like to thank that's kind of helped you along the way?
Well, I would have to start with my parents, especially my grandmother. I remember when I was about 8 years old and I first wanted to play football. She was the one to sign me up. She was the one that paid for all my football, whatever I needed for football. She's always been my number one fan. She used to come to every practice, been to every game. It's very rare that she would not be at a game. I would also have to thank just my teammates that have been there with me since I was a freshman. How they push me to be better every day, in or on and off the field, in the gym, in the classroom, just anywhere. And then I would also have to thank Coach P. Like I said, when I came in, I was a hothead. I was a little hothead. I was like a chihuahua, But he screwed my head on straight, showed me what it's like to be a leader, what it's like to compete.
Niko, it's rapid fire time. Who is your favorite player of any sport and why?
My favorite athlete's Conor McGregor. I mean, his attitude and just the way that he backs up his talk and his confidence, I've always admired that about him, so I would have to say Conor McGregor.
Who is your favorite rivalry and why?
Wiki-Wachi. I mean, no matter who's on the roster, it's always going to be a close game. We're always battling for that Hexham trophy, so it's definitely Wiki-Wachi.
Favorite school tradition and why?
My favorite school tradition is at every home game we win, we go celebrate with the band, and then we'll go lift the Bears win flag. and then we'll go take some pictures with the scoreboard, and then we'll go eat at Chili's.
Chili's.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pre-game ritual?
My favorite pregame ritual is just to smack the "Play Like a Champion" sign walking out the locker room. And I take it to heart to play like a champion because I want to be a champion.
Who is the funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate is Aldwin Kelly. He's my right tackle. I mean, any situation with this guy, I mean, I can't take him serious. I mean, he's just always, no matter the situation, he can always make a joke out of something. And like I said, I just can never take him serious.
What do you look forward to most after graduation?
I have nothing in particular. I mean, I'm just ready to see what my next chapter in life brings to me.
Thank you, Niko, 2025 Senior Spotlight.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.